to you, good sir, madam. So, if you remember from last week, or if you're living in the UK, as I think most of you are, it has been super hot and I really can't be bothered to construct a proper video idea because weather. So I came up with what I thought was quite a good idea, and it is called, wait for it, Splurge. Dun 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 dun. Basically, it's just gonna be me chatting about whatever the mother freaking fuck I want, because that's the kind of mood I'm in. To fully enjoy Splurge, you will be needing a hot or cold beverage, or an alcoholic one, I don't mind. I've gone for the quintessentially British mango and orange smoothie. Yeah, that threw you all, didn't it? You were expecting tea, but let me tell you now, it's way too hot for that shit. Oh. Beveragey. Splash point number 1. I don't know if any of you have been watching David Attenborough's Micro Monsters on BBC 2? No, Sky. It's on Sky. It's basically a programme about insects, spiders and scorpions. They have a collective name beginning with A, but I can't for the life of me remember what it was. I was going to sound really smart, but no, I can't stand spiders. I don't do a bad job of dealing with it. If I don't see one scream, I tend to freeze and then think, right, put a pair of shoes on and kill it. But a big part of the show is about spiders. I kind of feel like this programme is like my version of a horror film, because I don't like horror films, but I've been watching this programme and enjoying being scared by the big scary tarantula spiders that have come up on it. Like, I've been watching kind of like this, like, fuck, there's gonna be a spider's gonna come up, just look with one eye makes it better. I've been having a great time watching it. So I don't know what that says about me as a person, but I will share with you a spider fun fact, because everyone needs that in their lives. Trapdoor spiders, you know, the little ones that live in traps and the little creature comes and goes, ah. They live for 20 years. 20 years? That's longer than most dogs. Beveragey. Splurge point number 2. I've got some exciting news, and it's not pregnancy, so woo! I am going to Belgium with my friend. I don't know why this arm is extended like this. To go see Biffy Clyro. And the tickets only cost £24, so bargain. We'll ignore the fact that I've got to pay to get probably the Eurostar and a couple of hostel nights in Belgium, but hey, holiday in winter! Woo! I had a whole list of things I was going to say in this, and they've all just gone out of my head. All I can think about is how blissfully cool this smoothie is in my hand and body. Splurge point number 3. Wah! My friend has a hole in her throat. Yeah, that can actually happen. So with that in mind, always swallow your pills with water, because as my friend learnt to her peril, you can actually burn a hole in your throat if you let Nurofen get stuck in it. Not that she let it get stuck. Like, oh, just chill down there a bit. You and my throat make friends. I don't know why she's looking at the floor, but you can't look down your own throat. It just doesn't make any sense. If you're swallowing Nurofen, paracetamol, do it with water. Safety tip from Joe. Come back for more next week. Splurge point number 4. Comic-Con was on recently, wasn't it? I always feel like a bit of a fraud when it comes to Comic-Con, because I have never read a comic book in my life. To be honest, I don't think I have space in my life for comic books. I'm not looking at the camera right now, which may seem like I've been distracted by a fly, but I'm looking at all of the many DVDs that I have, TV series, books, I have CDs everywhere. I just don't think I have the space for comic books, because they're not like magazines, you buy them and throw them away. Unless, you know, Biffy Clyro on the front and then you keep them forever. I don't read comic books, but there are so many awesome things at Comic-Con. I mean, this year you had the Hunger Games being represented, Doctor Who, Supernatural, True Blood, Vampire Diaries, Game of Thrones, the X-Men, the new film, the new Superman / Batman, ooh! You had Thor. I mean, there was so much there going on that I love. Like, all the things that I love, and I'm sure in next year there'll be a City of Bones or Mortal Instruments panel as well. Oh, I've just loved to go! I don't blend this very well. Point number 5! I am considering, right, now bear with me, because this is going to sound like the craziest mother freaking thing you have ever heard. This is hard for me to say, guys, but I'm considering banning myself from going on the internet after midnight. I know, right? Who am I? Batshit crazy? What? Yeah, it seems a bit drastic. Might not last very long. We'll have to see. I just spend all of my time on the internet, but I do tend to go to bed very relate because I get swallowed into the internet. I find the internet is kind of like standing on the edge of a well that has been painted all of these fun colours and pictures on the inside. So you're leaning over to look and then all of a sudden you fall in and you can't get back out again. You're just sucked into this internet well of internetiness and you just can't escape from it, and you're there until suddenly it's dawn and what? It's dawn. I could, for my next video, just look like an addict trying to come off heroin. Withdrawn, shaking a little bit, twitching, eyes just wide, and I don't know what to do with my life now! So that was Splurge 1.0. I enjoyed it, but next week I'll probably have a more structured, normal YouTube video, like a proper, serious, well-conditioned YouTuber would make, instead of just, hey, grab a drink, sit down and listen to me chat shit. Stay beautiful, everyone, you wonderful humans, and I'll see you next week. Bye! Yum. No, more.